Hey guys, so Zombie Battle Royale is out, and I gotta admit, I have absolutely been loving this game mode. I can't recall last time I had such a blast in a video game in the last decade. It is so fast paced, so chaotic, that your regular camper boys don't even have the time to set up shop. Me and the boys have been playing it a lot, so I wanted to share some of my go-to strategies for this mode, briefly discuss my favorite weapons as there's not much rocket science to them, and we'll move on to lethal and tactical equipment you want to be running, as that's where this game mode gets most fun. Now, in the typical zombie fashion, they really don't like it when you headshot them. Not sure what the damage multiplier is, but it is very significant. To capitalize on this, you'll want to be using guns that have a very high rate of fire and high bullet velocity. Both will help immensely with those headshots, and you really need those since otherwise the zombies are very tanky. My personal favorite is the M13, despite normally feeling more consistent with the Kilo, which obviously also works well. Now, my M13 is pretty much a standard issue Warzone one with the slight twist that I'm preferring the Operator foregrip since it does not decrease your movement speed like the Merc. To be quite honest, I rarely see people using this gun in regular Warzone, but this thing is an absolute beast. You'll rarely ever have any trouble lasering people across long ranges. Now, given the lovely presence of the undead, you'll really need a trusty secondary, and this is where things get a bit more tricky. I tried a lot of MP5 variants, but none felt really that good. The Jack, aka AA12, is also really good, but is essentially almost useless in the late game where it's just a total onslaught. I finally settled on the MP7 due to its much better fire rate and noticeably better range than the MP5. So it is extremely good in those late game circles as the engagements are naturally short to medium range. The MP7 also has 60 rounds in the mag, which is very helpful as in this game mode you can never have too many bullets at the ready. As such, I decided to trade away the usual laser attachment for the sleight of hand perk. Since I don't like to trust the hipfire, I simply decided to prioritize the late game performance of this gun, and believe me, sleight of hand will really pay dividend in that stage. Now, given the long awaited C4 nerf, I started running Termine as my go-to lethal equipment, and it is indeed very useful at getting finishing kills, riot shield dudes, or simply lighting some campy boys on fire. I haven't seen it be too effective against zombies per se, and here's where things get most fun. I believe the ultimate lethal equipment in this game mode that you can run is the proximity mine, which one-shot kills any zombie. People will be naturally seeking revenge on you, or just trying to get the antidotes. So you want to booby trap the area around them for easy kills and epic deathcoms. Given that zombies essentially can't see the proximity mines with the zombie vision, you're pretty much guaranteed kills. You can also efficiently use them to simply guard your back. They might down you in the process, but with the abundance of self-revives, you'll be still better off than the zombie that will simply get evaporated. I tried claymores, but they don't really get any kills in comparison, probably because the proximity mine does damage in a 360-degree radius rather than particular direction. Now, it might just be my inner 12-year-old taking over, but it just feels so awesome when those really start to rack up kills. And the deathcoms get hilarious as well. For tactical grenades, you want to be running stun grenades, as they do slow the zombies down quite significantly, or stim, as given the amount of revives that will be taking place, you really could use that rapid health boost. For perks, my go-to are double time, restock and amped. You won't really need cold-blooded, since people don't run thermal scopes that often. I choose restock over ghost as I need all the proximity mines I can get, and people won't really be looking at their heartbeat monitors too often in this game mode. If that doesn't convince you, then simply believe me that the proximity mines are way too much fun not to have an abundance of them. There is one thing about ghost that I feel I have to mention though. You'll notice as from the zombie vision, you'll be able to see purple outlines of other players, unless they have the certain perk. Now, this is actually a good thing. You want the zombies to be coming after you, since you'll have restock and plenty of proximity mines that come with it, you'll be ready to receive them and get some free kills. Zombies upon their death will drop a lot of loot, which you'll need to win the game. I feel Amped is by far the best perk to run in Warzone overall, Battle Hardened does little to help against zombie gas, and it's simply a big trade-off. Oh, and by the way, watch out when you get into vehicles against zombies. I tested it for science purposes, and Monsieur Zombie here will really slash up your ride given the opportunity. I'd really love it if they left this game mode permanently, or at least introduced it on a weekly rotation, as it is simply way too much fun. You can also tell that there's been a lot of work put into it, so I really doubt that it's going to be a one-time thing. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really new to this YouTube stuff, so leave some feedback. Go fry or beam, whatever your kind of thing is, some zombies, and I'll see you in the next one.